boy, Hennythemoor, reporting live from the liquor store, man. How's everybody doing today? And hey, y'all know before the game kicked off, I had to come on here and bring y'all my final thoughts and predictions before Sunday's showdown with the New England Patriots, man. So we're going to talk about everything in detail, how I'm feeling about the game, keys to victory, just my thought process on what the Dallas Cowboys need to do in order to move to 3-1 on the season, man. So y'all slide in, get you a beverage, get you a snack. We're going to rock out. Have us a good show. I'll be on here about an hour with some change to get y'all some premium Dallas Cowboys content, man. So, y'all know the rules and regulations. We all tap in with your boy, Hennythemoor, in the liquor store. First and foremost, when you slide in here, man, make sure that you hit that like button. The more likes that you get on a YouTube video, the more likes that you get on a Facebook video, the more that platform will promote it, the more that people will be able to find it. So if you got love for your boy Henny, if you want to see the show do good, if you want to see the platform grow, all you got to do is hit the like button, man. It goes a long way in showing that you rock with me, and it goes a long way in improving the content. And real quick, before I continue on my regular spiel, man, let me show some love to the folks in the chat box. My boy Justin Kitchen already in the building with the 6 championship trophies, helping us practice manifestation. Matt Leslie in the building. What's up with you, my guy? James Simmons, Ashton, and Bailey said, "What's good, fam?" It will determine the game. I feel you. James Simmons, I see the 6 shot glasses. Ashton and Bailey, I see the 6 championship trophies. Joshua Fisher, what's up with you? Darren Posey, what's up with you, my boy? Choctaw, Montana. Raymond Silas, salute to all y'all good people for tapping in, man. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in. And also, man, help me manifest that 6 championship in the liquor store, man. Do like my boy $12.95 top shotter and drop 6 championships trophies in here, man. Do like Asher and Bailey and drop 6 championship trophies in there, man. We trying to manifest that 6 title for the Dallas Cowboys. Hey, Raymond Solid with the 6 flames, I see you. And also, man, share the content 6 times. No, you can't like it 6 times, but share it 6 times. 6 group chats, 6 Facebook groups, 6 social media platforms, don't matter. Share the content 6 times, man. My boy Choctaw said, smacking shit on Madden 24 with my icebreaker and ice zone defenses. Okay. My boy Damian Crow in the building. What's up with you, man? They been tapping in and showing love to the channel. So on the way in, hit that like, hit that share, and most importantly, make sure that you slap the shit out of a Patriots fan, man. It's game week. I'm sorry. My brother a Patriots fan. He still got to get it this week, man. It's all love after, but he the op this week, man. So make sure you slap the shit out of Patriots fan, and if you do, I can give you half off all the merchandise inside the liquor store. We got cow burritos, we got hen, we got gin, and everything else under the sun that can make you sin. So tap in with your boy, Hennythemoor, and come get drunk in the liquor store, man. We're going to get drunk off this content together, man. Hey, Joe, what's up with you, man? He said, what's up, Henny? I'm sharing, pushing the like button, slap Eagles fans right and left until my hand falls off. And my boy dropped the 6 championships to show manifestation. Hey, man, you doing the Lord's work out there, man. And hey, if you slap an Eagles fan, I'll still give you, half off. It's never a bad time to slap up an Eagles fan. But, we're going to focus on the Patriots right now. We're going to handle the business that need to be handled. And, that is, doing the Patriots dirty. Right? So y'all done hit the like, y'all done hit the share, you done hit your Patriots fan, you done hit your Eagles fan. Now, take an opportunity to hit that Cash App, hit that super chat, or hit a super sticker. Because we're still raffling off 3 prizes over here in the liquor store, man. We always try and incentivize y'all donations. So if you donate $5, while the raffle is going on, you'll be entered for an opportunity to win Madden 24, whichever console, a Dallas Cowboy jersey, whichever player, and a Dallas Cowboys bobblehead, whichever player. So if any of that interests you, if that tickles your fancy, or if you just want to support your boy Henny and see us grow over here in the liquor store, hit the Cash App. It's $Hennythemoor, or hit the super stickers or the super chat, man. And matter of fact, I be forgetting because I got these banners now that you actually cannot see the Cash App. So I'm gonna actually pin the Cash App in the chat box. And also, man, hey, there's 26 folks watching right now, only 14 likes. So y'all make sure y'all run them likes up too, man. Yo, Bruce got the toxic juice. I see you, man. How you living, my boy? I see you tapping in with me. Hold on. There you go. Now I'm finna pin it. All right, now that all the rat killings out the way, you know, y'all done hit the like, y'all done hit the share, you done hit your Eagles fan, you know, you done hit the Cash App. Now, you know, we can get down into the meat and potatoes of what we here for, man, which is the content. Matter of fact, let me get my banner back up. Booyah. So, Dallas Cowboys are still, if I'm not mistaken, a 6.5 point favorite at home over the New England Patriots, meaning they expect us to win by a touchdown. But in order to do that, you know, we're going to have to talk about some keys to victory. Well, first and foremost, the most important thing to do is to neutralize the Patriots' best defensive player up front. And let me show you why that is important. We already knew that Tyron Smith, future Hall of Famer, was ruled out yesterday. They did not wait. They ruled his ass out on a Friday. They made it clear. So Friday, Saturday, they have been preparing to play without Tyron Smith. They already know that he was going to be a no-go. He said, I'm very nervous about this game. I'm not. He said, trade Armstrong for a veteran linebacker. Depends on who's out there. Demetrius Adams, what's up with you, my guy? Thank you for tapping in and showing love. Salute to you for coming over and showing love to the liquor store. He said, oh, soft liquor. Hey, man. All right, so here we go. So let's start with this. So good news up front, right? We already know Tyron Smith's not playing, but Todd Archer believes that both Tyler Biadasz and Zach Martin will be available for the Dallas Cowboys, since the Dallas Cowboys did not call up Sean Harlow. So they did not call up any extra guys. They did sign Brock Hoffman to the 53-man roster, but they had no choice because he had no more call-ups. You can only call up a player a certain amount of times. So they already used up all of Brock Hoffman call-ups, so they had to sign him to the 53-man roster. So because they did not bring up a Sean Harlow or anybody else, Todd Archer seems to believe that Tyler Biadasz and Zach Martin will both play. Also, that falls in line to what Patrick No-C Walker was saying. While they were listed as questionable, they were upgraded, right? They upgraded from, you know, did not participate, did not practice. So they went from DNP to questionable. 9 times out of 10, they will be a full go come kickoff time. So the Dallas Cowboys will at least, you know, have 4 of their starting 5 offensive linemen. They will at least have 4 of them. The issue, however, is because Tyron Smith is not there, the Dallas Cowboys, in my opinion, are not handling the left tackle position in the correct manner. The correct manner, in my humble opinion, right? Because I'm just a YouTube dude. I'm just a content creator. I don't make the personnel moves or anything. But in my humble opinion, I would have moved Tyler Smith back to the left tackle position, and I would have let Chuma or TJ Bass hold down that left guard spot. Because Tyler Smith, you played 17 games at left tackle last year in the regular season for the Dallas Cowboys. You've had plenty of snaps and plenty of reps over there. You should still feel comfortable in that position. Why the Dallas Cowboys don't want to do it, I'm not sure. You know, on short notice, I get it. He has not practiced any this week at the left tackle spot. However, I would still prefer him over having Chuma Edoga. And that appears to be the route that the Dallas Cowboys are taking, according to Michael Gilkin, right? Because at the bottom, as he pointed out, you know, they signed Brock Hoffman to the 53-man roster. They brought up Malik Jefferson for the first time, and they also brought up Sean McKeon. Now, the fact that they actually elevated Sean McKeon makes me believe that Peyton Hendershot will not play in this game. The Dallas Cowboys usually have 3 tight ends activated on game day. Peyton Hendershot ended up on the injury report yesterday with an ankle injury. So because they brought up Sean McKeon, I am not expecting Peyton Hendershot to play any for the Dallas Cowboys come Sunday. So your three starting tight ends are going to, well, your three primary tight ends, I should say, are going to be Jake Ferguson, Schoonmaker, and then of course Sean McKeon. So I expect to see those three tight ends on the field. I do not expect to see Hendershot. See, yeah, Matrix Adams says Hendershot is out. I heard, yeah, you know. And listen, even if you weren't sure about it, when you look at the roster moves that the Dallas Cowboys make, it sort of tilts their hand into what is coming, right? You can't, rule out Peyton Hendershot and not elevate another tight end. Because if anything were to happen to Ferg or Schoonmaker over the course of the game, then you would have only one damn tight end that you can dress. And that's not a good look. So the Dallas Cowboys probably will be without Peyton Hendershot. I'm actually fine with that because Peyton Hendershot has not really done much, over the course of these couple games. There's only 3 games in, but Peyton Hendershot has not really contributed to the offense in a manner that you want to see him. Right? I really have question marks about all my tight ends at this point, but between the other two, at least the other two have touchdowns. Schoonmaker has a touchdown. Jake Ferguson is blocking at a high level, and he has a touchdown. Peyton Hendershot, he ain't really played too well up to this point. But, my issue, disregard the tight ends, my issue is really going to be that left tackle position. Because from what Michael Gilkin is saying, the expected starters for week 4 against the New England Patriots will be Chuma Edoga, Tyler Smith, Tyler Biadasz, Zach Martin, Terrence Steele, and the reserves will still be Hoffman, Assam Richards, and TJ Bass. Now, Chuma played well at left guard. I will give him his flowers. He did that. When he played left guard these first 2 games, he was pretty damn good. Tilt my hat to him. Because y'all know before those games were played, I sat here and I said that TJ Bass undoubtedly should be the player that they go out there and line up at the left guard position, right? If you move Tyler, they will continue to stunt his growth. So they move him. He stays at left tackle. And shit, hell, that doesn't matter. Because of injuries, you're probably going to move guys around all year anyway. And you really can't stunt the growth of a player. Like I understand that sounds cool, but this man hasn't played really any at guard this year. He played last game. So what kind of growth is he going to be stunting? Because he in the preseason, in the off season, he trained solely at guard. So I don't really buy into that, especially now in the NFL. Most people are cross-trained at multiple positions anyway. Like Zach Martin doesn't play left tackle, but he could if need be. Right? Terrence Steele doesn't play guard, but you can kick him in if need be. Right? Just because you would prefer not to do it doesn't mean that these people are not capable of doing so. He said, ain't no way Chuma starting and we going against. And that is really, really my issue with it. Right? Even if you don't want to move Tyler Smith, I would trust putting Assam Richards out there, over Chuma Edoga. Chuma Edoga last game did not play particularly well. Matter of fact, let's crunch the numbers of what Chuma did in this last game against the Cardinals. Now, the Cardinals don't have as good of a defense as New England Patriots. So let me go ahead and share this. Share the screen. My dude got else across the board. Now, they did not charge him with the sack, even though it was his person that gave the sack up. I guess they charging it as a coverage sack. But overall for the season, he's graded out as a 58.5. Pass blocking is a 52.7. Run blocking graded out as a 58.4. 182 total snaps played. Only one penalty, so that's good. But he has allowed 3 hits and 6 pressures. And while technically they saying that he did not give up a sack, he gave up a sack. Like, he gave up a sack. So I don't really want Chuma out there, going up against Matt Judon. And I went there and I told you, hell, hey, Anthony Jefferson, if you don't know what's going on with Chandler Jones, Chandler Jones is going through a mental health crisis. He needs to be institutionalized right now. He does not need to be on a football team or playing football. He needs to be seeking help. He needs to be seeking help. But Chandler Jones is going through a mental health crisis, and we need to pray for him. We don't need to bring him in. We need to pray for Chandler Jones. So but that's all I'm gonna say about the stuff going on with Mr. Jones. I pray that everything works out for him. Said the Cardinals caught us with our hands in the cookie jar. It won't happen again. Pray not. See, my boy, T. Foster said, "Swack in the house. What's good with you, my boy? I see you." Hey, he said exactly. Throw Asim out there and let's cook and let's rock. And listen, you like Asim Richards. You saw tracing him. That made you actually use a draft pick on him, right? He's played well in preseason. Heard nothing but good things about him in camp. T. Foster said, "I'm trolling." All right, so you're a Gremlin. Okay, you're a Gremlin Bear. Okay. I see you. Oh, he said, "I'm trolling Gremlin." Oh, okay. I read that wrong at first. Okay, well, what's up with you, T. Foster? But yeah, but you saw enough from Asim Richards to get him some reps. Like, you seen enough from him to at least go out there and get some reps. Because the guy that you're going to start is already failing class, right? He's already failing class. Spin the poppy. What's up with you, my boy? I see you sliding into the chat box, man. Thank you for tapping in. Jameson Taylor, I see you. Salute to all y'all good people tapping in with your boy Henny on this Saturday evening, man. Salute to y'all good people. But yeah, but Asim Richards is not going to get better, unless you go out there and you give him reps. I know that this is not the most ideal situation to give him reps in, but he can't do worse than a 58. If you're already failing, you might as well, have somebody out there that can actually improve. Chuma Edoga is not going to get any better. Chuma Edoga has been in the NFL since like 2019. He's been in the NFL since like 2019. So he is in his 5th season. He is about as good as he's ever going to be. He is about as good as he will ever be, my guy. So you might as well go out there and get some reps for Asim Richards, who can actually grow and improve from the reps, who actually still has ceiling, who actually still has an upside, who can gain something from the experience of playing somebody like that. Right? JB2 said Chuma trash. Well, he definitely is trash at the left tackle position. At guard, you can get away with playing him in there. You can get away with playing Chuma at guard. But you cannot leave Chuma out there grading out this poorly when you got that boy coming to town. And what's crazy about it, even though and listen, even though he was getting his ass tore up, and that's why you can't always trust the PFF grades. They actually gave his best grade against the Arizona Cardinals, despite the fact that he gave up his most pressures and the most hurries that he had all season. He gave up 2 hurries and three pressures. Coming into the game, he only had 1 hurry and 3 pressures through the first 2 games combined. Last game, despite it being his highest graded game, he actually had more hurries and pressures than he did the entire season. So that's why you should actually take these ratings with a grain of salt. Joel Martinez says, "Yeah, play Richards." I agree. You should play Richards. Yeah, sad, horrible, pathetic. So, first order of business. Since the Dallas Cowboys are hard-headed and they're going to do what they want to do, the Dallas Cowboys' first key to victory, they will have to find a way to neutralize the man at the bottom right of the screen. Number 9, Matt Judon, who has 35 sacks in the last 3 seasons, already has 4 sacks on the year right now. So that is the first order of business for the Dallas Cowboys. That is one of the primary keys. Like, I believe the Dallas Cowboys should run the football. I believe we should utilize play action. I believe in being physical with the Patriots, right? If you run at these guys limited amount of time they can actually go out there and rush the quarterback, it will go a long way in helping us stop that pass rush. However, there will be a time throughout the course of this game where you will have to put the ball in the air. When you do have to drop back in a true passing situation where you can't do a fake or anything and you have to throw the ball past the sticks, you will have to block up Matt Judon. You will. There will be a penalty. There will be a drive where you try to run on the first 2 downs and don't get a lot of yardage. You can't play the entirety of the game and not expect to run to at least 1 or 2 third and longs. On those key situations, the Dallas Cowboys will have to make sure that they can block Matt Judon and not, have him wreck the game. We don't need him getting a strip sack. We don't need him hurting Dak Prescott. We don't need none of that. Right? We don't need none of that. So when you have to pass the ball, true drop back situation, stopping Matt Judon is one of my primary keys to this game. Another, one that I touched on in part when I was speaking on Matt Judon. Dallas Cowboys run defense. Where you at? That's the primary key. Because listen, we sat here and we talked about Matt, whatever the boy name is. What is it? Mac Jones. Yeah, Mac Jones, whatever. Listen, in my opinion, he's an average quarterback. He's an average quarterback with average wide receivers. He got two pretty good tight ends. They're not going to come into Dallas and throw the ball around the yard and beat us. They're not going to drop back and beat us. It all starts and ends with the Dallas Cowboys' ability to stop the damn run. Currently, the Dallas Cowboys are the 25th ranked run defense in the National Football League. 25th. So, until we can shore that up, teams are going to come right at us on the ground. So that's going to be one of my primary keys to victory for Sunday. Can the Dallas Cowboys stop the damn run for the New England Patriots? He said Mac Jones and Dak numbers are pretty similar so far this season. Yeah, but you also got to remember we punted a game offensively due to the rainstorm. You know what I mean? Like, and matter of fact, we're not even gonna go that far because they played in the rain too, but they do got some similar numbers. They do got some similar numbers. But overall, Mac Jones, for his career has not been that spectacular. Like there was really an opportunity for him to lose his damn job to the backup quarterback they had, Zappy. They were really considering playing the Zappy boy over him last year. So I don't believe he's that good of a quarterback. Now I think he's better than Daniel Jones. I think he's better than Sam Howell. I think he's like a top 20 quarterback. He in the top 20 range, probably maybe even in the top 15. But I don't believe that Mac Jones is a spectacular quarterback. But with all that said, the key to this game for the Patriots offensively, they're going to run the ball. They're going to get in those 2 tight end sets. They're going to run the football. They got Ramondre Stevenson. They got Ezekiel Elliott. They're going to try to be physical and win up front, and then they will try and utilize the play action off of that. They might sneak in some tight end screens, might sneak in a couple screen passes to the running backs. They may even take an opportunity on a play action to target Juju or the boy they picked up from LSU. But if you can't run the ball, teams really ain't going to buy into the play action. They ain't going to believe the play action is coming. So the Dallas Cowboys can neutralize the run like we did pretty much the first 2 weeks, right? We held Saquon in check. We pretty much held the running backs for the Jets in check, and I believe that those running backs are better than what the Patriots currently have. So if we can get back to that form where we don't get cute, we play basic fundamental football. We don't have Michael Parsons playing defensive tackle on obvious rushing downs, right? We actually put Mozzie Smith and Hankins on the field together at certain points to help us shore up the middle of that defense. I believe that it will be a long day for the New England Patriots, because the Dallas Cowboys are going to be motivated to come in here and try and stop the run, to send a message that is not going to be a way that you can beat the Dallas Cowboys for the rest of the season. Right. And to be fair to the Dallas Cowboys, I've been very critical of them all week. They've had one game where they got destroyed on the ground by the run. Week 1, run defense was pretty decent. Week 2, we completely shut down the running backs for the Jets. Week 3, Cardinals ran all over us. Right. But because we're not going to be playing another mobile quarterback that's going to break a 43-yard run, they can sell out to stop the run this week against Mac Jones and the New England Patriots. He's not going for it, even if he takes off running, because we got good recovery speed. We got speed. So Mac Jones, not really a mobile quarterback. Really no threat of the read option like that. So I believe the Dallas Cowboys will have a better outing against the run, just because they do not have to factor in the running quarterback aspect of it this week. Now, when we play the Eagles, when we play Sam Howell, when we play Daniel Jones again, when we play some of these other mobile quarterbacks, it might rear its ugly head again. But this week you don't really have that to have to prepare for. You don't really have that to prepare for. My boy said, Bruce, McCorkle, mac and cheese, Macintosh, it don't matter, Cowboys by 20. I love that energy too, man. And listen, I do believe the Dallas Cowboys will win this game. And I believe if the Dallas Cowboys handle their business, this will be a game that gets out of hand for the New England Patriots. I do believe it will get out of hand for the New England Patriots if they lack the ability to score points. Right, because if we stop the run and they get behind. It said, Henny, I'm wondering if Bill Belichick will slip Malik Cunningham in. Well, that's the beautiful thing about when you have packages for quarterbacks. Even if he puts Malik Cunningham in the game, we know that he does not look anything like Mac Jones. So if a black guy runs onto the field and starts playing quarterback for the New England Patriots, we know that there is a possibility that a quarterback run is coming. Right? It's not like something is going to take us by surprise if Malik Cunningham runs out on the field. So because of that, you know what I'm saying? It's not like it's going to be something that, throws the Cowboys off. You sort of tilt your hand when you have packages, right? 9 times out of 10, when the boy from the Saints come in, everybody knows it's a quarterback run. You know what I mean? Everybody knows a quarterback run is coming. It's probably a run. I mean, they still going down. I just like making fun of his Steve Urkel sounding name. Hey, y'all wilding in the chat box, man. But yeah, man. So I believe the Dallas Cowboys will be okay this week. Like we spoke on. They'll tilt their hand if they do go about it that route. All right. So next key of victory. Hold on. All right. So the next key of victory for the Dallas Cowboys is, taking your shots and your opportunities. Your red zone offense is struggling. It's hard for you. You're moving the ball in between the 20s, but you need some explosive plays, to shake things up. Well, New England is missing 3 of their 4 starting cornerbacks. They're missing 3 of their 4 starting cornerbacks. Both of the Joneses are out. Really, the only starting corner that they have right now is the Gonzalez kid, who is a rookie. Now, early reports are that he will travel with CeeDee Lamb, but that means Brandon Cooks will be checked by a backup. Michael Gallup will be checked by a backup. And if they let, Gonzalez travel with CeeDee Lamb, I know he's playing good. That's a rookie against Cedarian Lamb, who is an all-pro. So I believe in running the ball. I believe in, shortening the game. I believe the Dallas Cowboys will have an easier time of moving the football against their defense than their offense will have moving the ball against ours. However, the Dallas Cowboys need to take an opportunity, whether it be off of standard drop back passes or whether it be off of play action shots, to go downfield. You got enough of your offensive line this week to cause some 7-step drops. You got enough of your offensive line this week to dial up a Yankee concept off of play action and trust the protection to hold up so you can take those shots downfield. So, my opinion, Dallas Cowboys keep the victory, explosive plays in the passing game, whether it be from play action or whether it be from the standard drop back game. And, and that still ties back into securing up front. If you play Chuma at left tackle, give him help over there. I don't care if you chip with a tight end. I don't care if you leave a running back in to help him pick up pressure. Give Chuma some help over there, especially if they line Judon up against him. Give him some help so the Dallas Cowboys can go over top against this banged up ass secondary. Because remember, we all love to run the damn ball. I still plan for the Dallas Cowboys to run the ball more than they pass it because I expect for us to get a big lead. But early on into the game, run game working, boom, hit ass with the play action, go over top. I do not believe that they have the corners. I do not believe that they have the corners to hold up against our wide receivers. They didn't have the corners to hold up against our wide receivers last week. We were just missing too much of our offensive line. Mike McCarthy got a little shy about dialing up them 7-step drops. Yo, what's up with you, Splinter? He said HTM, they should move Tyler to left tackle and Chuma to guard. We've been saying that all week. However, the Dallas Cowboys have a different plan in mind, unfortunately. So we'll have to live with the outcome of that. Like when the Dallas Cowboys do stupid stuff, we just gotta make stupid smart. So if you are, just stuck on playing Chuma at left tackle, please make sure that you give him help. Please make sure, that you go out there. Yo, Jose Banks, what's up with you, man? They been tapping in and showing love. But yeah, please make sure you go out there with a plan, man. Just go out there with a plan. Don't just have these boys out there doing any and everything. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, so far, keys to victory. Blocking Matt Judon up front. Defensively, stop the damn run. Do not let Ezekiel Elliott come in here and look like it's 2016 again. Ezekiel Elliott does not need to sniff nowhere close to 100 yards. Ramon Stevenson does not need to look like an all-pro or a Pro Bowl running back against us. Neutralize the run game of the New England Patriots, and I promise you, the Dallas Cowboys defense will look the same way that it looked week 1 and week 2. Because I don't think that they got here. I need half gat of that PV. Boy, I know I got you. King Kaizen, what's up? He said you can also look at it like this. If the Cards had the same issues going into the game that Dallas had with the injuries and the hesitant offense, what would they have looked like? Yep, I can agree with that. My boy said Gallup time to eat. Well, he'll have the opportunity. He will definitely have the opportunity. Now, normally the New England Patriots would have a good assortment of corners. Like corners is normally not a weak point for the New England Patriots, but they got numerous guys out at this point. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull up their injury report. All right, injury report. All right, so let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. Booyah. Yo, what's up with you, Lee? He said Henny in my cup, unleash the Turpin. And that is one thing I do want to see again. Like Turpin, was having a very productive start to the season. I am not sure why Cavante Turpin did not get more touches in that game, especially when we needed some some explosiveness. But as you can see, Christian Barmore, lead defensive tackles, they probably play. But Jonathan Jones, one of their premier corners, he's out. The other Jones boy, their other corner, he's already on IR. He won't be able to play for the New England Patriots until next week because I think he went on the IR at the beginning of the season. So compared to us, we're gonna be coming in here pretty healthy, outside from the Tyron Smith situation with him being out. So New England down three cornerbacks at this point. They're down three corners. So they need to treat Zeke like Emmitt Smith when he came back with the Cards. Hey, they made it hard on my boy Emmitt, man. And they also showed him some love though. So they supposed to be doing something for my boy Zeke before the game start. I'm not sure what it is, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna feel some type of way if they put Zeke in the ring of honor before they put Jimmy Johnson in. Cause that's just Jerry Jones being petty. Sam Brooks Sports, what's good, my boy? He said, "What's up, Henny? Checking in from both of my channels. That's love right there, man. I appreciate you for rocking." Also, man, let's take this moment of time to have a quick like break, man. I got 52 folks in the liquor store with me on YouTube and only 38 likes. So y'all please hit the like button for your boy. Hit the share button for your boy if you ain't shared the content just yet. Also, man, you make sure you hit the Cash App or the Super Chat, man, so you get an opportunity to win one of the three prizes. We're giving away Madden, a jersey, and a bobblehead, man. So again, salute to y'all. Let's jump right back into the content, though. But make sure y'all run them likes up for your boy. All right. And this really goes without saying. Dallas Cowboys have spent a lot of time on it at this point. They specifically or have focused on red zone offense this week. Red zone offense, man. Dallas Cowboys, you had the most red zone visits of any team in the NFL so far. You had the most red zone visits of any team, in the NFL. Kelvin Hicks, what's up, man? He said, "Don't mind me, just drunk off this Cowboys content." Hey, it's all good, man. We in the liquor store. You can get a little sloppy. You need to get a little sloppy, man. We ain't tripping. We ain't tripping at all, my boy. But thanks for tapping in, man. But yeah, man. So red zone offense. Admittedly, I am not as concerned as I was, but I believe the Dallas Cowboys offense will eventually score a ton of points. We only played 3 games in a new system, new offensive play caller, new offensive coordinator. So we could not be that naive and think there will be no bumps in the road, right? You can't believe that there is no bumps on the road, man. Said slide down there to South Dallas. Hey, man, I got family out there in South Dallas, man. So hey, I might just do that. So 3 games in, I expect growing pains. You know, but I do believe eventually this Dallas Cowboys offense will be deadly. I believe that we will be one of the better offenses toward the end of the year. In the meantime, give me something. Give me something. You ain't got to convert every red zone trip, but can you convert 50%? If you go to the red zone 4 times, can you give me a touchdown twice? Right? Because if you do that, that is guaranteed 20 points. That's guaranteed 20 points. If you go to the red zone 4 times and you get 2 touchdowns. If you go to the red zone 6 times, you get 3 touchdowns. Hell, that's 21 points. There's 21 points in touchdowns. Another 3 field goals. That's 30 points, right? So if you're converting 50% of your red zone tries, that should be the number to shoot for. I don't expect for you to be perfect. I don't expect for perfection. Get to 50% at the moment in time, right? Because 50% of converting in the red zone, you know, that's a lot of points. That's a lot of points, right? You go, like I said, you go 6 times. That's 3 touchdowns. That's 21 points. Another 9 in field goals. That's 30 points. You put up 30 points in a football game, you win. You should win. So, just red zone offense. Go out there and be better. You don't got to be perfect. Be better. The goal should be 50% in my opinion. Kevin Hicks said, I'm not concerned when our O-line is hurt, so we can't use half of our playbook. I mean, that is true to a degree, but even Mike McCarthy said himself, you know, he should have been less conservative with his play calling. They did enough for you to take a couple more shots down the field, and that definitely, you know, could have been the difference. Because they had some very handsy, inexperienced, non-covering ass corners. I ain't gonna lie to you. Dak Prescott should have had about 300 yards and 3 touchdowns in this game. But because we were very conservative, you know, played into their hands and not really challenged them down the field. You know, he said not with Chuma. Shit, he held up good enough. Cause listen, even with Chuma getting his ass kicked, he only gave up 1 sack. So, you know, I would have been a little bit more aggressive. And like Mike McCarthy said, he even feels he should have been more aggressive, you know, in hindsight. He in his words, he overcompensated for his offensive lineman being out. But, you know, having 4 of 5 is much better than having 2 of 5, right? So Dallas Cowboys, you got 4 of your 5 starting offensive linemen. Make it work. It said pressures, 3 pressures, 2 hurries, and a hit. But over the course of 80 plays, that's not bad. Not egregiously bad. But you know. Point being, it's good enough to take a deep shot. I don't expect him to play like Tyron Smith, but you know, you can't cower away from one of your best matchups. Yo, see you later, Jameson Taylor. Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the platform, my guy. Thank you for that. Thank you. All right, so let's take a look, man. Hold on. This thing froze. Let me pull this down. Damn. There we go. Shit, I don't know nothing. I said, hey, we seen worse offensive lines go out there. It doesn't have to be for the entirety of the game. You just need a shot here and there. You just need a shot here and there. But Mike McCarthy, I believe he will be more aggressive in his play calling, even with Chuma. For some reason, he like his ass. I'm not sure why. But with 4 of with 4 of your 5 starters, I believe that Mike McCarthy will take more opportunities to try to push the ball down the field. And I believe, you know, due to the personnel that the Patriots have not out there, that they will be successful in doing so. My boy said my Braves are losing 3-0 right now. Hey, don't feel bad, man. My Razorbacks have got their ass whooped. By the way, what games are y'all watching right now, man? What games are y'all watching? What games y'all watching out there, man? My boy said I see a 40th burger. He said Memphis caught a dub. I feel that. Oh yeah, the Notre Dame game. Notre Dame against Duke. They better not lose either. They bet not lose against no damn Duke. But Duke a decent team though. They're a decent team. All right, but we can move on to Q&A, man. Because hey, listen, we done talked about this shit all week. Y'all know what the Dallas Cowboys got to do to win this game, just like everybody else. Man, USC ain't got nobody defense, bro. Colorado really could have won this game, man. If they had a couple miscues, they really could have upset USC. So imagine they had Travis Hunter and Shiloh Sanders, man. Imagine they had Travis Hunter and Shiloh out there, man. This is an entirely different team. Entirely different team. Yeah, Jeff, he said 2-star quarterbacks put on a show. Yeah, man, them boys were balling, man. Caleb Williams and Shedeur Sanders, they earned themselves some money this day, man. They earned themselves some money. Now, Caleb Williams, they already was trying to anoint him, as the best prospect, but Shedeur made himself some money for sure. Like he definitely moved to the discussion of being a first round quarterback. If he already wasn't, some folks might have taken him out the first round at that Oregon game. But shit, they put him right back in there this game. I tell you that much. 5 total touchdowns and only one pick. Yeah, he had a very good game. And really, I really don't see the losses that Colorado is supposed to take, the rest of the season. So they should be bowl eligible. Yeah, first half really sealed the deal for Colorado, man. But they are a good team. They just need more players, man. They need a couple more recruiting classes before they can hang with teams like Oregon and USC legitimately. But yeah, man, this game should not be overly complicated because at the end of the day, you are a better team. Offensively, you should be better. You have a better quarterback. You have better wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? Even with Tyron Smith out, you probably got the better offensive line. Even with that, you probably got the better offensive line. Currently, Tony Pollard is a top 5 rusher in the NFL. The boys on the Patriots can't say that. So you technically right now you got the better running back as well. So Dallas Cowboys really just need to put their big boy britches on, go out there and beat a team, that you're better than. It's the same song and dance from last week. The Arizona Cardinals, just because they won, are not a better team than the Dallas Cowboys. They are flat out not. The Dallas Cowboys just played horrible football. If the Dallas Cowboys play their best brand of football and try and make up for that stinker that they had, they will be victorious, and they will be victorious, by a large margin. Yeah, skeptical Cowboy fan, that's one of the first things I stated. Dallas Cowboys will have to be a much better run defense this week in order to win. Neutralize the Patriots run game, and then you can have at it. The Patriots offensive line is not that good. So if you can stop them up front from rushing, for yardage and put them in obvious passing situations, you will be victorious. Yes, that is very true. Dak Prescott passer rating is well over 100. Oh no, you good, skeptical Cowboys fan. And listen, never apologize for being late. You know what I'm saying, my boy? Never apologize for being late. You know, it's a privilege for all y'all to be here with me, man. I'm thankful that y'all took time out y'all day to slide in and show love to the channel, man. So never apologize for being late. Thompson said it's hard to do that when the defense know you not going down the field across the middle. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that graphic. That they're not really trying to throw the ball in the deep middle of the field. But that's really where you need to go with the football in these two high safety looks. The deep middle of the field is the opening for these two high safety looks. That is the area that you should attack. So until the Dallas Cowboys start attacking that area, teams will be able to sit in two high safety looks, with no reprimand, right? With no reprimand. Okay, that's really where you want to attack a two high safety look is the deep middle. But there's nobody there. JB2 said Maryland used the mean to distract the kicker. Hey, if it works, it works. Skeptical said, I just want Prescott to extend the play by using his legs. I agree. And really, I'll go even further because he's been running a little bit more this year. Like he had 2 10-yard runs this last game. He said, I can't believe with all this talent at the wide receiver position, we are heading into week 4 and none of our wide receiver has a touchdown. Yeah, that's crazy, especially with how productive CeeDee Lamb has been. Did y'all know that CeeDee Lamb was on pace for 1,500 yards? Like he's on track for a 1,500-yard season. If he continues to catch balls and have yardage gain the game at the pace that he's on. He's averaging 97 yards a game. Over the course of a 17-game season, that's over 1,500 yards. They're in their 1,600. Yo, Queen Cowboy Sports, what's up with you? They've been tapping in and showing love. I think they'll figure it out. And, I think our wide receivers are going to have some touchdowns this game. I think that CeeDee Lamb has a touchdown. I think that Michael Gallup, I think that Brandon Cooks has a touchdown. And then I think the other 2 passing touchdowns go to Schoonmaker. I think they're going to force feed Schoonmaker 2 touchdowns to try and make that second round pick look a little more palatable. Said Lamb had about 5. Yeah, Lamb going to get some touchdowns. Like I'm surprised it's taking this long, but Lamb going to get some touchdowns. And you also got to remember last year, they didn't hit the ground running either from a touchdown standpoint. So I can see it improving. I wouldn't go that far. Like we listen. I understand we lost the game, but we just came back off of back-to-back 12-5 wins. We just won our first road game in 30 years. We're averaging 30 points at home still. So I understand things aren't perfect. But remember, this is the 3rd game in a new offense. We were drinking Kool-Aid and we thought that the offense was going to be perfect from week 1. I'm sorry. We were drinking Kool-Aid and we thought that a new offense with a new play caller and a new OC will be perfect, through the first 3 games. Kendrick Johnson, what's up with you, my boy? He said, give Deuce some touches. We definitely need to give him some touches. And listen, I believe in running the football, man. So give him some touches. Give Tony Pollard some touches. Matter of fact, I think I showed the graphic already, but Tony Pollard is on pace to have more rushing attempts this year than Ezekiel Elliott ever had in the season. Like I think the most carry that Zeke ever had in the season was 322. This man is on pace to have 351 carries with the current workload that we're giving him. Well, hey, what's good with you, Kendrick Johnson? I see you, my boy. Yeah, RPO, yes, an RPO and read option should be a viable option for the Dallas Cowboys down in the red zone. It should. But yeah, man, so like Tony Pollard, is either it needs somebody to step up and take some more touches away from him. Tony Pollard is not going to be fresh or explosive by the end of the season if we continue on at this rate. I would prefer Tony Pollard being explosive and springy. Yeah, Kendrick Johnson, we're still doing the raffle, man. Still doing the raffle. $5 raffle entries. You can send to the Cash App, or you can send through the Super Chat. But yeah, we're still doing the raffle. Jeff said, I've been so damn mad at the whole team letting the Cardinals put a hat trick on us. Hey, listen, the Cardinals just appear to have the Dallas Cowboys number. It's been years since the Dallas Cowboys beat the Cardinals. If I'm not mistaken, they've won like the last 8 games. See, I'm sorry, y'all. I was swatting at a fly. My apologies, y'all. So they got to calm down. Yeah, man. Like, it's not perfect, but hell, I would rather the Dallas Cowboys. Hey, salute to Kendrick Johnson. I see that 5 pending. I just received it. So shout out to Kendrick Johnson for the $5 raffle entry, man. Appreciate you for supporting, showing love to the platform. And if y'all want to be like Kendrick Johnson and improve your odds of winning one of the 3 prizes, the copy of Madden, the jersey, or the bobblehead, either hit the Cash App, which is pinned to the top of the YouTube chat box, or you can hit the Super Chats or the Super Stickers. But yeah, man, like the sky. Listen, every time the Dallas Cowboys lose, the sky falls. But listen, the Dallas Cowboys, and this is another thing I wanted to point out, man. And this is another thing I wanted to point out, man. Dak Prescott has played 100 regular season games. Y'all saw the man lose 37 times. That's it. You would have seen Dak Prescott win 63 games out of 100. 63 out of 100, dog. You barely see this man lose. Matter of fact, do the math on that. This is year 8, and teams have only beat Dak Prescott in the regular season 37 damn times. That's not even a full 5 times a year. Like, Dak Prescott is not even averaging 5 losses a year. He only lost 4 times last year. His rookie year, he only lost 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, the most you ever seen Dak Prescott lose in a season is 8. He went 8-8 one damn season. That's it. Like that, y'all don't even see Dak Prescott lose a lot of games. So I don't understand why every time we lose randomly, that the sky is falling. Like, we usually win most of our games. Now, if you want to say, hey, the postseason, we got to get that shit together, cool. That's an entirely different topic. Right now, it is September the 30th. This is in the middle of the regular season. We do damn good in the regular season. So y'all, quit clutching your pearls. Let your nuts hang. We're going to win a lot of games in the regular season. We just got to make sure that carries over into the postseason. But the Dallas Cowboys having a losing record or something in the regular season, it's not going to happen. Hey, thank you, Jeff. I know. Listen, like when there is always a time for criticism. It's okay to critique players and critique coaching decisions and everything else, right? That's why we have these platforms. But we also got to be honest and fair. You know what I mean? Like, we're up here talking about, we're up here talking about, the season is over. We have a winning record. We are one game out from our division lead. We do not have a super tough schedule, if we're being honest. So long we handle business and don't get cute, and we continue to improve. And listen, we know that our players put the work in. We know that our players put the damn work in. I mean, skeptical Cowboy fan, I agree with you, but the NFL in the NFL, upsets happen every week. Upsets happen every single week. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should have won that game, but I also remember Patrick Mahomes losing to Matt Ryan and the Colts. I also remember Jalen Hurts and the Eagles losing to Taylor Heineke last year. I just seen Josh Allen, who's supposed to be Jesus in cleats, lose to Zach Wilson, who we beat his ass. Just seen Lamar Jackson lose to I almost said Ben DiNucci. What was that boy name? Gardner Minshew. Like, they just lost to Gardner Minshew. The boy in Jacksonville, Sunshine, just got blew out by a rookie quarterback. You know what I mean? Like, the NFL is wild, man. Like, the NFL crazy. Even listen, this is the thing that's beautiful about the NFL. Even bad teams have great players. Even bad teams have great players. So you might run into a team, a horrible team, and one player has a historic day, and you get your ass kicked. It happens like that. But I agree we should win, the games that we were supposed to win. But at the same time, like, we should also win some games we have no business winning. When we go on the road against the 49ers and we win that game, nobody had us winning that game. They're gonna look at the 49ers, the same way that they looked at us after that game. So, I'm not overtly concerned about an early season loss, especially given the circumstances. Like, dog, you lost 4 Pro Bowl players, within days of each other. You lost Trayvon Diggs on a Thursday. You lost Tyron Smith and the other O-lineman on a Saturday. Like, Mike McCarthy himself said he was still making game alterations Sunday morning, and we were playing Sunday afternoon. He said, what betting predictions do I got for us this Sunday? That's a very good question. Let me take a look at the games coming on Sunday, because I still need to make my ticket. I'm not gonna lie to you. I still have a ticket I need to make. So let me see. All right. So the Jaguars will be playing the Falcons early in the damn morning. Right? If you don't wake up at 8:30, you're gonna miss the game, because they're gonna be playing over yonder in London. Right? They're gonna be playing over yonder in London. Matter of fact, I always do this. I gotta remember to put my banners back up when I have them out here. All right. So let's see. We're just talking about, if you just want to take a ticket about who I think will win, I'm taking the Jaguars, because they play in London so much. It's going to be a home game for them, basically. Right? Because they play in London a lot. Let me see. I'm taking the Ravens over the Browns. Let me see. Of course, listen, I never bet on the Cowboys. Never bet on the Cowboys. I don't. I believe it's bad juju. But, if y'all were to put money on the Cowboys, I think it would be good. I would put the Dallas Cowboys to cover with 6.5 points favorites. I believe that we win by at least double digits. And then upset. Where would be a good upset? Ooh. Divisional game. So yeah, I'm taking those. Those would be the ones. But remember, if you pick all teams that are supposed to win, you're not going to win any money. So the question I have for y'all is, which team do you think has a bigger opportunity of getting upset? Right, because that's going to set your ticket off. Do you think the Seahawks have a better chance of being upset? Do you think the Chiefs have a better chance of being upset? Or do you think the Cardinals have a better chance of upsetting the 49ers? Because that is a divisional game. So you would have to put, Bills over Dolphins. Where are they playing at? Are they playing in Miami, or are they playing in Buffalo? Let me see. So Dolphins at Buffalo. And since I believe that they'll probably split, that might be a safer bet. No, matter of fact, though, let me see the point spread on that game. They usually give a team 3 points for being at home. See, yeah, it looks like the Bills are favored. Yeah, the Bills are 2.5 point favorite to win. So that still wouldn't be a no good money because they're already favored to win because they're at home. So you would need some wild shit that you would need a better upset than that. Because it's not really a upset in the mind of Vegas because they already got Buffalo winning by a field goal. So you would have to go to a team that actually has the point spread against them. So let's see. How about the Bengals? Or the Bengals favorite or no? Because matter of fact, the Bengals probably ain't favorite. They sorry asses. Point spread. Yeah, see, the Bengals are favored in that game. So matter of fact, the Bengals are favored in the game, so you might want to try to take the Titans. Is there Houston over Pittsburgh? Matter of fact, I think that's possible. I think it's possible for the Titans to beat the Bengals, especially since it looks like the Bengals are actually road favorites. Yeah, these boys are playing in Tennessee. I said Houston at home. Let me take a look at the point spread for Houston. They should not be favored at all. But Houston entire offensive line is jacked up. So like the Houston is down like four offensive linemen. Like Houston is down 4 offensive linemen. So I really don't know how the hell CJ Stroud even completes a pass, let alone beats them. So I don't know about that one. Like normally that would be cool, but you also got to take a look at the injury reports before we do that. Yeah, bro, they down 100,000 offensive linemen. So Josh Jones, offensive tackle, out with a hand injury. Laramie Tunsil, one of the best offensive tackles in the league, is out with a knee injury. Then they got some other dude that they had to put on IR that ain't gonna show up on here. Then they got a center, Michael Deater, with a chest injury that is probably not going to play either. Shaq Mason, all right, he fine. Shaq Mason's coming off of the injury, but yeah, dog, there's way too many injuries up front for me to believe that they're going to beat the Steelers. And I say that not because the Steelers are a great offensive team. They just got a defense. They just got a defense that's going to probably score points. They're going to have strip sacks. They're probably going to get a pick. This is a very young, inexperienced quarterback going up against one of the best defensive fronts in the National Football League. So even with them being at home, I do not see them beating the Steelers. Yo, what's up with you, Danny? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the platform, my guy. Salute to you. Yeah, hey, what's up with you, JR? I see you sliding in, showing love. Well, Danny Savage, the initial reports are they are expected to play. Nothing is set in stone. Oh, I be using Bovada. Yeah, I be using Bovada to place my bets. I use Bovada because you know. Yeah, them boys super trash. But yeah, the early reports are that both Tyler Biadasz and Zach Martin will be available for the Dallas Cowboys. So they said tell Eastside go cry in the car. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, they finna get that ass kicked. Now, hey, they had a good, you know what I'm saying? They had a good game last week against the what the hell they called? The Jaguars. They had a good game against the Jaguars, but I don't foresee them, duplicating that, especially against this front. Now, granted, I got Tank Dell on my fantasy team, so I need him to do well. Definitely need him to do well. Yo, Emmanuel, what's up with you, my boy? Thank you for tapping in and showing love to the liquor store, brother. Thank you for coming through, man. He said rooting for the ops, son. Nah, we trying to make some money. Like I'm realistic about these bets. Now, I usually don't bet. If I know the Eagles are gonna win, I'm not gonna bet on them. But we're trying to win some money. We're trying to win some bread. like real talk though. He said he was on the Big Time show talking shit. Well, I ain't seen him over here, so here, let him talk. I ain't seen that boy in a minute. He said that Kool-Aid or Hypnotic. It's Kool-Aid right now, man. It's Kool-Aid. Joe said he took the Eagles. But hey, I wonder though, what's the point spread on that? Because hey, they lost to Taylor Heineke though, so shit. And they were a better team when they lost to him. Let me see. Are they playing in DC or are they playing in Philly? Let me see. Oh, they taking their ass to Philly. But you know what, man? The money on that probably good as hell if Washington upset them. I think Canelo wins. I want Charlo to win, but I think Canelo wins. I think the weight change for Charlo moving like that is not gonna be conducive to him, man. So I think Canelo comes out with the dub. I hope I'm wrong. So Eagles are 8-point favorite. This is the NFC East, man. They probably win by 7. I think they win by a touchdown or less. But I think it's gonna be a tough physical game. I think they have better play calling this year. They still got the Eagles still got a very good defensive front. So hey, we're looking for upset. We're trying to look for an upset. We already know a bunch of teams that have no chance of winning. We already know a bunch of teams that are going to go in and actually win the game. We're trying to find one upset, to put along with those other sure things. That's how you really get some bread when you're doing these bets. When you're doing these bets. My boy Kendrick said he gonna take Washington. Well, hey, that's your upset. Because I gave y'all some other games that I know for a fact what the outcome should be. Like, Steelers are going to beat the shit out of Houston. The Jaguars are probably going to beat the shit out of Atlanta. The Cowboys should win their game because we don't usually lose back-to-back games. So all you need is like three or four show things, and then you hit it, and then you add one possible upset to it. And if you want to live a little bit more dangerously, then you can also bet on the point spread as well, along with the outcomes of the games. I agree. But listen, they front give us issues at times. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, man. It's been real though, man. I've been on here about an hour 16. Thank y'all for coming in, showing love and support. Make sure that y'all tune in. Help us cheer the Dallas Cowboys on to victory. It said Mike gonna have a big game. I believe so, DJ. I believe so, but I believe, should I start Brian Robinson tomorrow? Hell no. What's your options at running back? Like, you got what are your options at running back right now? Before we get out of here, Eli, let me know what your options are at running back. Outside of Brian Robinson, who else you got? I don't think that would be a good matchup. Because right now the way to beat Philly is through the air. They don't really have great passing defensive numbers. Fuck. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. I don't think either three were gonna have a good game. To be frank with you. Yeah, I don't think either three are gonna have a good game. I said, are the injuries we have lined up with playing Zeke? I know it's business, but we are human, and that O-line love him still. Oh yeah, man. They got love for that boy Zeke. Everybody got love for Zeke, man. It hurt them to see him go. Well, I say it like this. Flip a coin and you choose. Flip a coin. Kenneth Walker should have a pretty decent outing against the Giants. I ain't really seen the Giants run defense stop nobody either. See, resting folks, and this is the thing, resting folks is only cool if you believe you can win without them. You just rested Zach last week and you got your ass kicked. So it's easier for a team to upset you when you have less talent on the field. So I don't want to rest Zach Martin, be 2-2, and still have Zach Martin get my ass kicked, in San Francisco, and be 2-3 when I could play Zach Martin. He can help me win this game, move to 3-1. Have better momentum going into San Francisco and a better opportunity to win. Momentum is a real thing, in my opinion. I can't scientifically prove it, but from a psychological standpoint, you're feeling good about yourself. You got yourself a win. You're feeling confident in your ability to move the ball and everything else. It's easier to go into hostile territory off of a win and be more productive, in my opinion. Hey, you didn't know I had a PhD in bullshit? I drafted Arcane. I drafted him first. I didn't draft him first, but I drafted him in my fantasy league. because I got familiar with him from doing the scouting. So I picked up Tank Dell and I picked up Arcane from the initial time that we did the fantasy draft. So I had him sitting on the bench. I effed up. The boy had like 51. He had like 51 points. I didn't even put the boy in. So you best believe that Arcane is in the lineup this week. Tank Dell is in the lineup, even though I don't think that boy CJ Stroud is going to have a good day at the office. I still think that Tank Dell will give me 1 touchdown. Yo, what's up with you, Douglas? I see you sliding in, man. He said, lucky he dropped 50 in my league. Man, I was unlucky. I had the boy on the bench. My first mind said put him in. But yeah, he holding down a spot for the rest of the season. Thomas A. Garrett, what's up, more? They were tapping in, showing love, man. But yeah, man, I'm finna go ahead and slide on out of here. We've been on here for an hour, 21 minutes. So thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the support. On the way out, man, make sure y'all hit that like. Make sure you hit that share. Make sure you hit that Eagles fan, that Patriots fan. Hit that Cash App. Hit that Super Chat on the way out so you can enter in the raffle. And your boy is out, man. I will see y'all later. Hopefully the next time that we talk to each other, Dallas Cowboys will be 3-1 and we will be celebrating. But peace, God bless. He said Izzy needs to play. Also does Bill. I agree. Definitely agree. I think him, Bill, and Wanye Thomas should get some more playing time. But on that note, God bless. And when I see y'all again, the Cowboys will be 3-1.